In a small, close-knit village nestled at the edge of a dense forest, there lived two extraordinary children named Amanda and Raj. They were inseparable, and what made them truly remarkable was their physical disabilities. Amanda had been born with a severe hearing impairment, while Raj had limited mobility due to a congenital condition that left his legs weak. Despite these challenges, they possessed immense strength, courage, and a unique bond that would one day be tested in the most profound way. The village was a peaceful place, known for its lush fields and warm-hearted inhabitants. It was a haven for its people, who cherished the quiet simplicity of their lives. However, their serenity was about to be shattered by an unexpected threat. One fateful day, as the villagers went about their daily routines, tending to crops and animals, a dark shadow loomed on the horizon. Rumors began to spread like wildfire. There was a rogue tiger stalking the forest, a fearsome predator that had already claimed the lives of livestock. Fear and uncertainty gripped the villagers, who had never faced such a menace before. As word of the approaching danger reached the scared ears of the villagers, the elders gathered to discuss the threat. Panic was escalating, and the villagers were desperate for a solution. The elders knew they had to act swiftly, and that's when Amanda and Raj stepped forward. Amanda, with her hearing impairment, had developed an uncanny connection with the natural world. She could sense disturbances in the environment, and her sharp intuition was highly regarded by the villagers. Raj, despite his limited mobility, had a deep understanding of the forest and its inhabitants. He had learned to move silently and adapt to his surroundings, which made him an asset in the wild. Together, Amanda and Raj proposed a plan to protect their village. They believed that if they could track the rogue tiger and lead it away from the village, the people would be safe. The villagers were skeptical at first, unsure if two disabled children could accomplish such a feat. They were unwilling to risk the valuable lives of the kids. But as they saw the determination and conviction in the young pair's eyes, they agreed to the condition that the kids should return safe and sound. The day of reckoning arrived, and Amanda and Raj set out into the forest with their makeshift backpacks, filled with provisions for the journey. The forest was dense and teeming with life, but a palpable tension hung in the air. Amanda's acute intuition allowed her to sense the vibrations of nearby animals, while Raj's keen understanding of the forest guided their path. Day after day, they ventured deeper into the wilderness, tracking the elusive tiger. It was a challenging journey filled with obstacles, but their determination never wavered. Their bond grew stronger as they relied on each other's strengths to overcome the hurdles they encountered. As they moved deeper into the forest, they began to notice the signs of the tiger's presence. Amanda's heightened senses detected subtle sounds and vibrations in the earth, while Raj's deep knowledge of the forest helped them anticipate the predator's movements. They were closing in on their quarry. One evening, while setting up camp, Amanda sensed the presence of the tiger nearby. Raj, with a hushed urgency, instructed her to remain as still and silent as possible. They listened intently to the tiger's movements, each rustle of leaves and snap of twigs providing vital information. With their hearts pounding, they waited for an opportunity to outmaneuver the beast. The next morning, as they continued their pursuit, they finally caught a glimpse of the tiger. It was a magnificent creature, its fur a shimmering blend of gold and black. They watched as it prowled through the forest, a predator on the hunt. Amanda and Raj understood that they had to act quickly to divert its path away from their village. With great courage and a hint of sadness and doubt, they devised a daring plan. Amanda would create a diversion by mimicking the calls of animals to draw the tiger's attention. Raj would then move as swiftly as possible to a vantage point, where he would make himself visible to the tiger and lead it away from the village. The success of their plan hinged on their synchrony and trust. As the tiger grew closer, Amanda began her eerie mimicry of forest sounds. She called out to the birds, replicated the chirping of insects, and even mimicked the cries of monkeys. The tiger, intrigued by the strange symphony of sounds, began to follow the trail of this auditory illusion. Amanda's skill in creating an illusion was truly remarkable, and she had managed to lead the tiger further away from the village. However, this required her to get dangerously close to the predator. Her heart pounded, but she knew that her sacrifice might save the people she loved. Meanwhile, Raj had moved swiftly to a nearby clearing where he used a large leaf as a makeshift flag, waving it to catch the tiger's attention. His plan was to lure the tiger further into the forest, away from the village. As the tiger closed in, Raj's heart raced. He knew he was putting his own life on the line to protect his home. As the events unfolded, Amanda and Raj communicated through a series of subtle signals they had developed over the years. They shared an unspoken understanding, a language all their own. With their hearts in their throats, they continued to lead the tiger away, deeper into the forest. They risked their lives, and their bravery was nothing short of heroic. The villagers had a newfound respect and admiration for the two children who had selflessly taken on this perilous mission. Finally, after weeks of being on the run, Amanda and Raj managed to lead the tiger to a remote part of the forest, far from their village. With a heavy heart, they watched as the tiger disappeared into the depths of the wilderness. They had achieved their goal, but it came at a great cost. Exhausted, battered, and emotionally drained, Amanda and Raj made their way back to their village. The villagers, who had been holding their collective breath, rejoiced at their return. They had faced their fears and triumphed, but it was impossible to ignore the price they had paid. Amanda had lost her hearing entirely, and Raj's legs were weaker than ever before. Their sacrifices were etched into their very beings, a reminder of their bravery and the immense love they held for their village. The villagers welcomed them back as heroes, praising their extraordinary courage and resilience. Over time, the village helped Amanda and Raj adapt to their new challenges. They learned sign language to communicate with Amanda and constructed a wheelchair-like device for Raj that allowed him to move more easily. The two friends, who had faced the tiger's threat head-on, now faced the challenges of their physical disabilities with the same determination and spirit. The memory of that fateful journey would forever remain a part of village's history. Amanda and Raj's sacrifice had taught the villagers the true meaning of bravery and the strength that lay within even the most seemingly fragile individuals. The village would thrive, protected by the legacy of these two remarkable children who had saved them from the clutches of the rogue tiger, even at the cost of their own physical abilities. Amanda and Raj, despite their limitations, continued to live their lives to the fullest. They remained inseparable. Friends in need or friends indeed, they said to each other. If you like this story and are willing to support me, like, share, and subscribe to my channel. I will be regularly posting videos on this channel.